Hello to all. Today we are going to discuss the various types of the teeth found in the human beings. Okay, as we know that a terminology is used for the human teeth, and that is the heterodont. Hetero means different. It means we are having different types of the teeth. We are having 4 types of the teeth, and in this video we will be dealing with that. We know that we are having 4 types of the teeth: incisor, canine, premolar and molar. Okay, but before starting you must also know that the total number of the teeth in the human adult is 32. Okay, now very first, the incisor teeth. If I talk about the human beings, then the incisor teeth are the front teeth. Okay, if you just notice your upper jaw and the lower jaw, then in the front of the upper jaw the 4 teeth are present, and in the lower jaw also in the front there are 4 teeth present. So altogether I can say that in the humans, both the jaws, the upper jaw and the lower jaw, upper jaw has 4 incisors, lower jaw has 4 incisors, total 8 incisors are present. Okay, and they are more developed in the gnawing animals. Okay, they are more developed in the gnawing animals like rodents. You know what are rodents? Rodents are, say for the squirrels, say for the rats, all these are the rodents, and in them these incisor teeth are very much developed. They are long chisel like teeth, right? And especially they are meant for gnawing the food. Okay, they gnaw the food with the help of the incisors. But in human beings they are meant for, particularly they are meant for the biting and the cutting. They are meant for biting and cutting. But in gnawing animals they are meant for gnawing. Okay, now the tusk of elephant are enlarged upper incisor teeth. Okay, the tusk of elephant are enlarged upper incisor teeth which grows continuously throughout the life. I am talking about the 2 big large visible white teeth found in the elephant. If you see in the elephant 2 tusk, okay, you are able to see. So what I want to say that the large teeth known as the tusk of the elephant are nothing. They are the enlarged upper incisor teeth which grows continuously throughout the life. Fine. So what I want to say, if I talk about the human beings, then the number of the incisor teeth is total 8, and they are meant for biting and cutting. They are meant for biting and cutting. Fine. Now the second teeth known as the canines. Now first of all you must know that in the human beings the canines are not so much developed. They are not so much developed. Okay, but they are sharp pointed teeth meant for tearing and shearing the food. They are sharp pointed teeth which are meant for tearing and shearing the food, and that's why we see that the canines are more developed in carnivores. Canines are more developed in carnivores. Why? Because they have to tear and shear the flesh. That's why the canines are more developed in them. But you know very well that the canines are absent in herbivores, because herbivores are feeding on plants. They don't have to feed on the animals, or they don't have to tear or shear the flesh, and that's why the nature has not given the canine teeth to the herbivores. So in herbivores the canine teeth are totally absent. In human beings canines are found, but they are not so much developed as much they are developed in the flesh eating animals. Okay, now in herbivores, as we know that the canines are absent, so the space for the canines, is empty in the gums, and this empty space, right, found in the gums where canines are not there, that's why called as empty space. This empty space found in the gums is called as the diastema. Means diastema is the space, right, in the gums where the canines are absent in herbivores. Okay, now the tusk of walrus. Now again, tusk means the 2 large teeth just as in elephant you have seen the tusk, okay, exactly like that type of the two large teeth are found in the walrus. You might be not knowing about the walrus. Walrus is a marine mammal, okay, which is having two large tusks or two large white teeth, okay, just like the elephant. So the tusk of the walrus are modified canines. So what is the big difference? The tusk of the elephant were actually modified incisors, upper incisors, but the tusk of the walrus are not the modification of the incision teeth, they are the modification of canine teeth, okay. And if I talk about the humans, that in humans there are total 4 canine teeth, right, which are just found nearby the incision teeth. So in the upper jaw, there are 2 canines, and in the lower jaw 2 canines are present. So in an adult human being there are total 4 canines. When we will be talking about the dental formula in the next video, then we'll be discussing more about the canines, that where the canines are located, okay. Now coming to the premolars, these teeth are meant for chewing and crushing the food. Like you have seen that the incision teeth were meant for biting and cutting, and the canine's teeth were meant for tearing and shearing. They are meant for chewing and crushing of the food, okay. And the premolar is the bicuspid of the dentist. Why? Because these teeth consist of 2 cusps, and it has a bifurcated root like this type. And also these teeth are triangular in shape. And if I talk about in human adult, then there are 8 premolar teeth, okay. How many? 8 premolar teeth are present, 4 in the upper jaw and 4 in the lower jaw, okay. Now coming to the last one, that is known as the molars, and they are also having the same function as that of the premolars. They are also meant for chewing and crushing of the food, but their shape is different. They are rectangular in shape, and they are polycuspid. With many roots. In premolars you have seen they were bicuspid with bifurcated roots. They are polycuspid with many roots, and the number of the molar teeth in an adult human being is 12, means 6 in the upper jaw and 6 in the lower jaw. And you must remember this thing, that the dentation, right, when we are talking about the dentation, then the arrangement of the teeth is exactly same in the lower jaw what it is present in the upper jaw, okay. And one thing to be noted here is that these premolars and the molars are known as the cheek teeth, or they are also called as the grinding teeth, and they are meant for the mastication of the food, okay. One thing more I want to discuss here, that in many carnivore mammals such as the dog, the last upper premolar, to be noted here, last upper premolar and first lower molar teeth, again I am repeating, last upper premolar and first lower molar teeth are especially large, and they are used for shearing, or we can say it as tearing the flesh. And these teeth in these carnivore mammals are called as the carnassial teeth, okay. They are also called as the carnassial teeth. Is it clear? So in this video today we have discussed the 4 types of the teeth: incisor, canine, premolars and molars found in the human beings, which were technically termed as heterodont teeth, okay. In the upcoming videos we'll be discussing few more parts associated with the teeth, say for the dentation and all, we'll be discussing in the next videos. So thanks a lot for watching me.